morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, happy today. What day is it? It's today, and I'm grateful to be able to share today with you. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Sunday morning Chakra Yoga Flow. Good to see you all. Please come on in, say hello in the chat. I've moved my computer over here, so occasionally you're going to see me looking over there to see comments, as I'm doing right now. Good morning, Heather. Big hugs, big embrace for everyone. So good to see you, feel you, my friend. So if you're new to our Chakra Yoga Flow, please go easy on yourself. We're just here to feel and find balance in connection from our mental spaces, our psychic spaces, and our physical existence. I know that many people who I work with, and myself included, have felt a lot of collision. How about that as a word? Collision of the outside forces with our inside forces, our inability to control our outside environment, and all of the big feelings that are coming along with it and what we're living with today. So today, let's try to connect in with the body and let it speak to us about what it wants to release and what it needs to fully express before we release it. I know that I've been guilty of wanting to get rid of a feeling before I've actually ever even experienced it. So that's not a part of living, however. So we're here to feel. Yoga means to create a connection. So let's feel that connection, and then we can help it dissipate. Big hug to my friend Sarah. Awesome. Okay, so we're feeling big shit. Let's let some big shit feelings happen, and then we get to let them go. All right, why don't we start where we are standing? Well, where I am. How about that? All right, some of you also know I've been doing a bit of some juice fasting, and it has amplified some of my goofiness. So, yay. And maybe that goofiness in me needed to be expressed a little bit more, taking myself a little less seriously, taking some of that other-ish a little less seriously. All right, I'm going to separate my feet a little bit. Coming to standing. I'm just going to rock back and forth. Come on in if you're just joining us. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this is our Chakra Yoga Flow, where we use some integration of yogic techniques and practices, Tai Chi and qigong techniques and practices, various breathing exercises and meditations to help us connect to our subtle energetic existence. So right now, imagine Earth. Whether you mean the great big globe or whether you mean a pile of dirt, feel the element of Earth. Feel your toes wiggling in Earth. Is it rocky? Is it sandy? Is it muddy, squishy? What does the Earth feel like that you have been standing on for support recently? What are you standing on today? Feel it. Don't wish for what it's different. Let's be in it. Keep the knees soft, rocking back and forth. And then let's just shift left leg, lift the right foot. Shift right leg, lift the right foot. Perhaps close the eyes. Come into feeling your solid physical being. Feel this solid physical fleshy being and its existence with gravity and the planet Earth. Can you let it just be? Soften the flesh around your belly, your spine, your arms and shoulders, and let yourselves feel the weight of yourself and accept it. Breathe. Notice how much a thought is coming in that may be critical, judgmental about the body's shape, about how much the body weighs, about how easily or not easily the body moves. Try to soften your hips and start to allow a gentle sway, letting our visualization come from Earth to something a little more fluid. And if it has to be kind of volcanic lava, or if it has to be something that's more kind of sludgy, soupy mud, or if it's clear water, feel it flowing through your ankle bones, through your calves as we're shifting side to side, lifting a leg and letting it fall back to the earth. Feel the watery elements flowing through your earth. Is it sludgy? Is it slow? Is it easy? Is it rushing like a mountain stream during flood season? How are your waters flowing? Can you feel it moving in the shoulders? Now start to let the upper body turn and twist as we're lifting a leg and bringing it down. Can you let that water come up and move us in the shoulders, in the chest? How about the neck? You can start to turn the head left and right. And it's okay if your body isn't moving much. It's absolutely okay if your mind is starting to go, I feel goofy. I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't real. That's all right. It's cool. My feelings won't be hurt. And if you're sticking with it, cool. My feelings aren't super boosted either. Let's all kind of divorce ourselves of any sort of reward or gratification, acknowledgement. Just feel. Nice. Let's keep shifting now, keeping the feet down. Shift left and right. And we'll start to lift the arms up. Eyes can stay closed and let the arms come down. Keep doing this. I think I have to let my cat friend into the room. She has insisted. And we'll lift the arms and bring it down as we bring the weight left leg and right leg. How is the left side of our entire body moving in solidity, moving in fluidity? What wants to move? What doesn't want to move? What feels like I'm not going to budge anymore? I've given all that I can give. What does giving up ground feel like inside of our bodies? Listen to your hips, your waist, your ribs, your organs. What are they saying? In their earth, in their water. Good. And now let's just let the arms start to flop as we twist the body. See if you can allow your eyes to remain closed. Feel the very center of you, your center engine, your core, creating that centrifugal force within you. And feel the water in you. Feel the solid stop in the twist being the earth, the solid bits of you. What are their relationships with one another? Does our engine push us? Go, 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 go. And your frame is saying, hey, wait a minute. I need a little backing up. We need to do some work on the frame. We need to restore some of the body work. How about your water? Do you need to replenish your water? Going with the flow, remembering that everything is changing. Nothing stays the same. Starting to feel some heat build in you. And I don't mean like that sweaty heat. Just that heat of vibrant existence. That tingle of life. Call it prana. Call it chi. Now let's keep twisting and see how effortless can you make this be. Maybe remembering a time in our childhood where we just twirl, 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 twirl. And then we'll stop moving the waist and let the arms naturally come to a halt. Am I seeing Kelly Gluszewski? I think I am. Breathe in and reach. Good. Bend the knees. Pull the butt back. Sink it down. Open the arms out. Twist. Back to center. Twist. Feel your solid base. Back to center. Up. Breathe in and take it forward. Lightly bend the knees. Our first time here. Feel everything that's solid in the top of you. In your head, your neck, your shoulders.
Feel their connection with earthiness. Even our thoughts. Getting our head out of the clouds, coming down and grounding. Maybe open the jaw, wiggling it side to side. Make space in your soil, like tilling your soil. Maybe wiggle the shoulders. What is the state of the earthiness in the top of you right now? How much of this do we need to till? You can work the shoulders, the neck. Could you do shoulder rotations right here? Are we in a hurry? Are we like, oh my God, I need this so much, I'm going to hurry through it? Or could we slow it down? Right? It didn't take a few seconds to put all of that compression in there. And it's going to take more than a few seconds to get it out. Let's slowly round the spine up, lifting our head last. Can we keep those eyes closed? Maybe start to notice, when are the eyes trying to open? What is trying to exert its will over this moment? Bending the knees, sinking the butt down. Let's try to keep the weight even in the feet, not just back in the heels. Scooping the tailbone under a little, feeling the center part of us, our will, to hold us here. Breathe, let the tummy expand. Imagine the color yellow. Feel the state of your inner sun, the sun in your own inner solar system, glowing and fueling and spinning and burning fuel. What is the source of your will? What fuel do you feed it? What is it feeding on right now? Now, are we fueling our will with a whole bunch of ticked off? Are we fueling our will with anything positive? Let's open our arms, start to feel the chest and the heart. Let's twist. Is your will still with you? Could you stand a little taller and have more will? Back to center and other side. Twist. Moving, inviting some of that fluidity up into our fire. Come on up. We got to cool our fire off sometimes. And let's come up. Reach. Maybe go ahead and open those eyes, lift the gaze, stretch the throat, and come forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Let go. Come back into the heavy elements of the earth here. Could you hang from your mid-back? How much of your upper body weight are you aware of? Can you feel the weight of each individual arm? Can you feel the weight of the flesh on the back of your neck? It's connected to you. So why shouldn't we be able to connect to how it feels weight-wise? Let the belly breathe. Feel the course of air through your body. Imagine wind. Imagine air. What is the form of air that came to your mind? Feel it as the type of energy of air that is coming to you now, that is needing to be expressed. If it's a gale force wind, how have you been expressing your gale force wind? If it's been a slow whisper, how have you been expressing that need for that slow whisper? Keep the chin down and we'll roll the spine up, maintaining the elements of heavy earth in us, feeling the fluidity to let the body be supple, to roll its way up, feeling our will to bring ourselves to stand up against gravity, because that takes effort, and feeling our heart space, element of air. Let's start to rotate shoulders up and back and down. Soften the neck, eyes remaining closed if you can. Let the gaze be inside, not seeking any validation from the outside, not seeking to identify with anything outside of us. Let this whole experience be an internal one. Let the eyes have the rest to not be forced to be assaulted by outside images, by outside lighting. Change direction.
Now feel how much you're going. How fast are you going? And then let your spirit start to guide yourself. What would really be good? Do you want to slow it down? How expressive do you want this to be? Can you let yourself do it? Maybe believe that since your eyes are closed, nobody can see you and it doesn't matter. And if that's the kind of phrasing that you need to give yourself the will to be a little more expressive and slow down, so be it. Good. Let's release the arms. Gently tilt the chin down and up. Feel the bones in your neck. Feel the skin and the flesh around your neck. Left and right. Breathe. And neck rotation when you're ready. You don't have to be in a hurry. And as you're going, notice the rest of your body respond. Are the knees wobbling? Are the feet stiff? How about the hips? The belly, are we slumping in the spine? Or are we standing with purpose? And does our purpose mean rigid? Get to know how your body is holding itself together. Maybe make some slight adjustments if you wish to bring more intention into how you're caring for the countenance of your body. Change direction. Now let's just keep the mind on the air element. Has it shifted? Has the form of air and wind that is coming to you in your vision changed? And can you let your movements reflect the shape of air that is coming to you? Your heart's desire. And let's come to center. Let's thread the fingers, making gentle knuckles underneath of the throat. I'm going to get a little snazzy here, you guys. And bringing the knuckles underneath of the throat. Imagine I'm still standing because I have to stoop. Or do I have to stoop? No, Belinda, you can stand up. Oh, lo and behold. All right. Pressing the knuckles into the throat and stretching the throat up, elbows coming together. Exhale, tuck the chin in, flare the elbows up and out. And then we'll continue in this and really apply some gentle pressure in that windpipe and throat. And if you feel the urge to cough, let it out. Try to keep your throat and windpipe open, your breath intentional. Color is blue. Notice if any tone, note, sound is coming to mind. A bird call, any kind of music. What is the resonance and vibration within you that is asking to be heard? A truth. Clearing the throat. Breath. And we'll gently release those arms and start to open the eyes, coming to standing at the top of our mat. Do a few pelvic rocks, feeling where we are in our pelvis, the house of our feelings, the house of our ability to go with the flow and acceptance of change. Engage the belly a little without tension. Rise up from the heart space, shoulders down. Soften the fingers. Ask as much of your body to stay limp as you can. Breathe in and offer the chest up. Surrender. Don't even clench the butt cheeks. Exhale. Release the upper body down. Rolling the spine up. Starting to embody fluidity and air and heat all at the same time. Breathing in,
Breathing out, soften the knees, soften your toes, and we'll continue in this manner, adding in an om or the word home, or sing a note if you wish. Let the vibration permeate the body. Letting a truth permeate the body. Forward fold. Bring the right hand down beneath the face. Twist the chest open. Feel your legs rooting you, your arms being an extension of that. Feel your hips talking to you. Respect them. Respect the shoulders and the arm as we are asking for support and earth stability in different regions of the body. Release. Left hand down. Twist. Both knees could be soft. Notice how you are exerting your will. Breathe in. Breathe out. What is enough? And twist. As we're moving, feeling our relationship to being grounded and supported. Feeling our relationship to our willpower. Is our willpower force? Is our willpower surrender? Can we feel? Can we find enough? Or do we only know more? Listen to what different regions of the body are asking for or expressing. Maybe they're saying fatigue, tired, strain, and start to notice how you are responding. Are you grinning and bearing it? Are you ignoring it? Are you saying it's going to pass? Are you telling yourself it's a sign of weakness? What are you communicating to yourself? Maybe you're feeling some belly muscles working, exerting. Breathe. Are you backing off or are you spending all of your gas? Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Let's bring the hands down. Step the legs back. Coming to tabletop. And a few cat and cows. Before we move, position your wrists under your shoulders. Your knees under your hip bones. You could always kiss a kitty who comes under you. Now feel your belly button and ask your belly button to lift through the back of the spine to lift up to the ceiling. Try to relate to this movement in that manner, from the belly. Have the belly part drawing up through the back. Have the belly draw up to the ceiling. Have the chest draw up between both shoulder blades. Breathe. And drop the belly down to the floor. Pull the chest to the ceiling. Breathing in. Breathing out. Practice acceptance. Practice feeling the stability. Now pull navel up through the back of the spine, trusting that we can activate in different ways. And our power can feel different, even in subtle ways. And let the belly lead downward. Let the chest lead upward, leading through your heart. Now express your heart through the back of your shoulders. How are you treating the back of your shoulders right now? Think about the kind of person you say you are and reflect that in your shoulders now. Good. Child's pose. Sink back towards your heels and have a rest.
Sink your hips back toward the heel. From child's pose, let's lengthen the arms out in front of us. Walk left arm forward and then right arm forward. And left arm forward, kind of swimming the arms and lengthening the arms forward. Sinking the hips back. Feel your left side, feel your right side. Feel your belly supple and soft. Feel your ribs accordioning more space. What is the nature of your breath? Glue the palms down, shoulder width apart. And let's breathe in as we come forward. And go ahead and dip the hips down. Pull the chest up, chin level. And press it back, child's pose. Breathe in as we come forward. Feel your support. Feel your water elements like an ocean wave. Exhale it back. And start to move according to your internal rhythm, your internal clock, your internal tidal patterns. And if you don't know them, this isn't about knowing. It's about feeling. Allow the body to come forward and back. No judgment, just feel. Feel what's going on in your bones, what's going on in your joints, what's going on in your heat, how much energy and juice you have. Bringing ourselves up to the hands and knees once again. We're going to build up a little bit more heat. Go to child's pose whenever you are ready. Left hand down, twist. And right hand down, twist. Left hand down, right leg lengthens. And pull it in. And out. Pull it in. And out. Good. Hip rotations. Breathe. All right, where are you clenching? Feel the water helping your solidity not be too stiff. Feel your fire guide you so that you're not going beyond your pace. Change direction. Feel the weight of your body. Honor that it is a finite, carbon-based system. It has weaknesses, it gets tired, and it has vitality. We'll bring that right knee down, left leg lengthens, and in. Left leg lengthens, spine lengthens. Can you feel both? Exhale in. Do you need to take a rest? Inhale, lengthen. Or is the body starting to vibrate and get excited, accumulating energy? Exhale it in. Hip rotation. Feel the circular energy, the unending regenerative elements of energy. Water, constant flow, replenishing, emptying and replenishing. Breathe, filtration, change direction. What's accumulating in between those shoulders, in the neck? Let energy flow. Don't stop it. Don't block it. Let your heat start to flow like that fluidity. Don't let that get blocked up either. Good. Left arm twist and lower. Right arm twist and lower. Cat-cow, drawing the belly up to the ceiling. Drawing the belly down. And again, if you wish, or hold somewhere. Child's pose, walking those arms, left arm, right arm. Feel the left side of you.
Relax the fingers, spread the fingers, move, decongest whatever is getting stockpiled and blocked up traffic jam of energy. We want to let the water clear it out. Use your breath. Good. And then we use the Om like an earth shaker. Deep breath. Coming forward to hands and knees, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up and back, down dog. Gentle shoulder rotations. Your knees could remain soft. Get the fluidity, the willingness to change, see things differently, experience things differently into the shoulders. Loosen the jaw. Let your salivary glands flow. Think of something delicious. Let the ooey gooey drools want to go. Get that chi flowing. Change direction in the shoulders. Notice the flavor of your saliva. Is it acrid? Is it sweet? Start to feel out the nature of your own emanations. Let's pedal the heels left and right. Breathe, maybe twisting the hips. How expressive can this be? What is your body asking of you? Breath in, breath out. Pressing both heels down, releasing the crown down. Inhale. Exhale, left knee down, stepping the right foot up. And lift, sinking the left hip down, lifting the chest. Respect your hips. Bring the hands down, step that left foot up, rolling the spine up. Inhale, lengthening shoulders down. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe resuming, having the eyes closed. Breath in, lift the spine, stepping the right leg back, bringing the right knee down gently. Lifting up into this warrior, saluting the heavens, the sun, letting the bottom body stay on the earth. In fact, reaching for her. Hands down. Stepping back to hands and knees plank or extended plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower. Trust that you have the power to lower yourself, not fall. Breathe in and lift the chest. Let the air fill up the tight spaces. Exhale, downward facing dog. A single Om if you wish. Right knee down, stepping your left foot up. Sinking in the right hip, lengthening the chest up. Now open the eyes, open the jaw, protrude the tongue. Twist open to the left. Open your heart in between the shoulder blades. Relax the grip in the shoulders and the arms. Invite open compassion, love. Soften. Breathe in. We can trust. We can soften. We don't have to tense up. Bring the hands down. Tuck the back toes. Step the right leg up. Good. Let's roll the spine up. Be okay with feeling your whole back, the sides of your back, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale. Could you lift from a different area of the body, not just the shoulders? Could you trust that you could move in a new way? Hips forward, gaze. Look up. Look up. See through whatever structure you're in. See the clouds, see the birds, see the atmosphere. What color of blue? Do you see the stars? And forward fold. Let go, come into the earth, feel the heaviness of the earth.
Stepping the left leg back, bringing that left knee down, rooting and rising. Breathe in. Feel how much energy you're putting into this. Is it a trusting energy? What is your will doing right now? Are the legs stable? Are the hips watery? How about the shoulders and the heart space? Or are we choking ourselves with our shoulders? And twist. Let it go. Let it go. Shoulders down. And just feel this is it. This is how much I can revolve. This is how much I can open in this moment. And it's good enough. Just slather it up with love. Slather it up with laughter. This breath right here. Live to talk about it. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll come on back up. Bring the hands down. Stepping to plank. Your plank. Breath. How active are you? How forceful are you? Are you still in your love and compassion space when we're fully engaged in our will? Is your solidity helping you? Are you trusting your structure? Or are you trying to do it on will alone? Feel your foundation. Are you trusting? Are you letting go of a goal, an aspiration? Live this breath and live to talk about it. Hips go up, head go down, deep breath. Press the heels back and down. Soften the shoulders. We'll bring the knees down. Let's come to a sitting space. Seated space. How about words, Belinda? Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Become acquainted with being on the earth. Besides lying on our bellies, this is the most surface that we have had on the earth. Feel it. Get acquainted with it. Are you yielding the body to it? Or are there areas of the body that are still trying to hold itself up? Think, trust. What does trust feel like on a cellular level? On an energetic level? And when you're ready, we're going to twist a little. See if you can twist from the base of you. Shoulders down. Breath in. Breath out. Feel left side, right side cooperating, collaborating. And just have an honest conversation when you observe different areas that are not collaborating, but are commanding or just plain not doing a darn thing. And that's okay. Just say, okay, what's that about? Do you need a rest? Or is that one side, the side that says, I've got this, you don't need to do anything? And you say, can you sit down for a minute? You muscle set and let go, and let's see if another part of our being, can it be something we experience? Activating, not forcing. And then gently release, and when we release, let's hold. And just feel all kinds of energetic releases going on in the arms, in the spine, in the neck. And other side. Feel upward energy. Remember the heavens. Feel them calling you upward toward your purpose. Live this breath on purpose. Where's your energy needing to go, wanting to go? It's not a thought. It's not an analysis. Be the current of energy. Ooh, and feel the releasing. And we're going to sit and hold and just feel dissipation saturation, radiation. We'll find a clasp wherever we can. If your knees or your groin are tired, feel free to change your cross, or you could stay with feet together and take the feet a little further out, decreasing the angle in the hips, okay? So you have this power. We'll bring the will down, we'll bring our choice and the voice of communication down into the body. So I'm going to hold here and pull the chest up, shoulder blades down. As you're leaning the chest up, feel the arms being pulled down. Breathe. Feel the top of the head lifting to the heavens. Subtle. Let the breath into those tense fibers. Let the watery space of feeling into these fibers. Chin down with the chest still lifting. Breath. Chin up with the chest still lifting. Don't crunch the neck. Lift the windpipe. Breathe through the chest. Feel the upper bony plates in your chest moving with breath. Have we ever felt ourselves fill up with breath? And back to center. Neck rotation slowly. How frozen are some of these spaces? How much have we brought up all of the rigidity of the stability and control of earth into our neck? Let's bathe it in some air and some water. Letting our ability to communicate grow and vary, gaining new vocabulary, new languages. Single Om as we rotate if you wish. Deep breath. We're going to keep going in this direction, and I'm going to encourage us all to, instead of an Om, just to make it a little more real, say whatever word is on your mind. Now, I'm not going to say the F-bomb that I really want to, because I don't know who's in your vicinity, who can hear when I'm about to sing that out loud, okay? But if you're safe to do so in your environment, and that's the word that you just really want to let come out of you, let it come out, okay? All right, so deep breath. One more, I'm going to do no. No. Start to change direction. Go as slowly or as swiftly as your body will allow. Feel the connections in the neck, in between the shoulder blades. What's pulling and correlating in the chest, armpits, ribs, waist. You keeping that gaze inside of you, seeing the parts of you that need to be seen, that are asking to be seen. We've set aside this time. Breathe this breath on purpose. Breathe and live this heartbeat on purpose, connected with your inner being. All right, single Om if you wish. Breath in. So I'm working on not trying to control the tone all the time, letting myself paint outside of the lines. Pick a word. Happy.
One more word. Sunshine.
And then we'll come to a neutral space. What I love, and it just happened on its own, that it started off with some crappies, and then toward the end it was like, oh, happy and sunshine. That wanted to be expressed. Give yourself permission for articulation and voicing. And if you think I'm talking to you, I might be. All right, let's lengthen the left leg, lengthen the right leg, and let's start to come back into the body, bringing all of that vibrational truth down into the body. Good, let's breathe in, lift, exhale, take it forward, and start to flow up, massaging, tracing, caressing yourselves. Feel, start to stimulate and invite all of that sensation. Our willingness to feel, our willingness to tickle, our willingness to be sensual. Good. Let's roll it up. We're going to bring the hands back behind us and rest on the elbows. Thrust the chest up, maybe release the head. And then curl the back toward the floor, tucking the chin in. Thrusting the chest up, pinch the shoulder blades together to open the chest and the throat. Exhale, curl it under, press your low back to the floor. Breathe, tilt the tailbone back. What wants to curl, coil, correspond? I did not mean to do that. Exhale, round. If you need to add in that fifth chakra, that neck space with more vibrational sound, go right ahead. Maybe if you would prefer, when we crunch the back toward the floor, we protrude the tongue out. Inhale, lift, exhale. Wide open throat, clear the throat. Open the heart. Now make sure you're not forcing any single area. Is your will starting to boss your heart around with a big old should or could? Let the truth come down. If the body, if something is saying, I'm tired, I'm aching, I can't do this anymore, lower yourselves down to laying on your back. But we're also feeling activation and inviting activation into our heart. I'm ready to lower myself down and give space and time for that to be still, dissipate, radiate. Where is it emanating from? Where is it starting to glow from? What is that part of you, that energetic center? Throat, color blue, honesty, truth, communication, listening. Center of the chest, compassion, unconditional love. The back of the chest, the front of the chest. Do we let that love in and out all around us, 360? Back of the head touching the floor, our space of vision correlating with the eyeballs pointing up in the opposite direction. Insight, wisdom. Let the whole body sink and ground in all of your energies. Without using the arms, draw the right knee to the belly. Draw the left knee to the belly. Inner thighs together. Press the spine with ease to the floor. Feel that out. Pressing my spine with ease to the earth. Acceptance. Strong and still accepting. This is what your strength feels like, not anybody else's. Love it. We'll make and trace little circles on the ceiling with the knees, feeling the activation of our inner engine, swirling, spiraling, your coil, your serpent. Breathe. Notice if you're pressing the head super firm, right? Are you leading and guiding through? In the upper parts of you, can you trust the center of you? Push the mid back to the floor. Don't ask your neck to do all of your support, to be where we exert our will. Let's strengthen this core in order to have a strong, truthful voice. Change direction. Notice, are you going to a pace that you think you should be going? Are you trusting your body to find its way? Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Come to neutral. Let the knees fall left. Let go. Soften the neck, soften the entire spine. Sink heavy. Up to center and over to the right. Let go. Melt. What's the vision? What's the imagery coming to you? How do you embody it? How do you let it find its expression? Even if it is something we need to release, acknowledge it, feel it, see it first. Don't hit the eject button before we fully integrate. It's a part of us. Let's bring it in. Good. Finding happy baby. Maybe just holding the backs of the knees. Some of you may be finding the feet. Rest the spine on the floor. Rock left. Straighten the right leg while holding. Rock right. Bending the right knee. Straighten the left leg while holding. And left. Breathe. Starting to find your rhythm. Feeling expression, respecting where those legs want to go, where your back wants to go. Try not to control it in the neck and the shoulders. Just being a pliable, fluid body, the house of our spirit. And we'll come to center, pulling the knees toward the floor. Now releasing the legs up to the ceiling. Arms overhead. I don't have much clearance here. Breath in. Exhale, rocking our way all the way up and over. Rolling our way back up. Lifting the arms. Eyes open or closed. As slowly as you can. Feel each piece to lower yourself back onto your back, legs straight. Let energy dissipate. Practice non-control. Being where we are. Not exerting any should on our legs, our feet, our knees, our groin, our back. Slowly lower the feet down, knees bent, arms down alongside the waist or overhead, feet separated 4 to 5 inches apart. Do not turn your head. Breath in as you lift the hips. feel yourselves rooting to rise, not rising to root, and lower, and root. Press into the earth and let whatever's going to rise, rise naturally. Press, press, just invest in the rooting and see what rises with ease, with steadiness, effortlessness, and loosen the root, letting everything sink to the earth. Continue in this manner. Start to shift how you're rooting, practicing a new foundation, practicing a new trust, relaxing the shoulders, drawing the pubic bones upward on their own. What sensations and vibrations are we starting to feel in the legs, in the hips, in the feet, in the chest? Feel the back of your body getting stimulated when it comes in contact with the earth. Good. We'll lower the spine down. Cross right knee joint over left knee joint. Curtsy, crossing of legs, and then roll the body, the knees over to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Respect the stop anywhere in your spiral. Let your mind's eye travel the spiral along the entire left side of your body, through the thigh, through the hip. Stay with it. You have to allow a feline in. Let your tummy breathe. Replenish your fire source with the fuel of breath. Puma. Carmano. Ask the areas that are tight for permission to soften. Follow their lead on what they need. Keeping the legs crossed, roll back to center. Uncross the left leg, bringing the right knee joint over left knee joint. And roll to the left. Maybe you need to roll up some blankets to place under those knees. Oh, I conveniently have a kitty. Thank you, Puma. Feel limitation. Feel the stop point in your coil. Feel your relationship with your own limitation in your body, in your actions. And breathe forgiveness and acceptance and be right here. This is what it is. This is what we can do, how much we can move. So how much of this can we actually feel and know? Integrate with what is truly going on. Accept it and love it. Oftentimes when we say that we're letting something go or accepting something, we're actually actively ignoring, fighting, resisting. Be with what is right now and soften around it. Don't want it to be anything other than what it is. Learning our boundaries, loving our boundaries, loving ourselves in our boundaries. And let's bring ourselves back gradually. This is the energy it takes. This is what it feels like to come out and uncross the legs. Bottoms of the feet together, knees falling open if you're comfortable doing so. If you're not, just go ahead and keep the knees together. It's a very vulnerable space. Do you need to be that vulnerable right now? Do you need to be that unimpeded, that unguarded? And if you are inviting it, invite it to accept and feel this exposed. And trust that we're grounded, that we're fluid, that we're strong, that we're airy and we're honest, and we're being guided by forces beyond our control, ancestrally, spiritually, eyes within. From wherever we are, we're going to do a Mula Bandha or the Ashwini Mudra. So let's squeeze the sphincter or do a qigong if that has significance for you. Breathe while you're here, feeling containment, feeling drawing within, feeling your solidity, and relax. And just start to repeat, engaging, seeing how long you can hold in a nice calm manner, softening the grip and releasing. Your strength within, your ability to draw within, to root and ground within. Let your breath be smooth, eyelids lightly open and heavy. As you do this repeatedly, ground in your vision, eyes heavy. Root in what you see for yourself or allow yourselves to see. Not controlling the vision. Notice if you try to impose a vision. Relax into it, unforced. Surrender into grounding. And release that action. We'll lengthen the legs out. Start to vibrate the backs of the legs down into the floor. Till your soil. The whole body active and vibrant with energy. We'll lift the hips and let it drop down. Upper body, back of the chest. Individual arms. Stimulate your wrists, your palms, individual fingers. different sections of your upper arms, forearms, elbows, and then start to alternate different areas of the body. Hips. Let go of control. Feel, don't control. Feel. Loosen, don't control. Good, let's bunch up the toes, squeeze them, squeeze the legs, squeeze the buttocks, make fists, squeeze the shoulders, tighten your throat, your neck, clench your jaw, squeeze your eyes, deep breath, and let everything go. Again, squeeze, 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 don't miss any part of you. Tense, tighten, 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 notice the shapes, the designs, the colors you see in your eyes. And let it go. Proof positive. There's another realm we can see that we can't define. See the shapes, see the colors just beneath your eyelids. One more time. Squeeze, squeeze, grip, clench. Look at the light show, the shape show within you. Breathe. And soften, let go. Position yourselves for Shavasana. Maybe put a pillow under your knees. Maybe grab a nice comfy blanket and drape it over your body. Sometimes a folded, weighted blanket on the belly helps provide added comfort and ease as we ground that additional weight, giving us that sense of being caressed. Once you have arrived in your position of ease, let go. Resist one more fidget, one more adjustment. Surrender your entire physical body to the mat, to the floor, to the earth. Breathe the essence of what is right now. Heels sinking heavy into the earth. Lower legs sinking heavy into the earth. Backs of your knees sinking heavy into the earth. buttocks, hip bones, sinking heavy into the earth. Organs release. Spinal column heavy. Chest and lungs heavy. Shoulders, arms heavy. Wrists and fingers empty. Shoulders, neck, throat, open and heavy. Jaw, tongue, sinking into the earth. Eyelids heavy, eyeballs sinking, vision deep, top of your head effortless, weightless. Free of the body, free of our thoughts, pure energy. Whole body, pure energy. Be the whole body. Breathe the whole body. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, wrists and ankles. Let the feeling of different energies guide you on what needs to move first, second, or at all. continue this honest conversation you've created between body, breath, and mind. Jnana Mudra, if you wish to join, index finger connecting with thumb, representing connecting our individual spirit with universal spirit, reminding us that we are never apart, we are interconnected, and we are always one. Single Om if you wish to join. All of the light and joy in me is but a reflection of all of the light and joy that's in you. When you're in that space in you, and I'm in that space in me, we are one. Namaste. Thank you all so very much for joining this morning. Nice family crew up in his house. I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and this has been our Chakra Yoga Flow on Sundays. Please feel free to check out our playlists on YouTube and Facebook if you want to find other Chakra Yoga Flow classes or Empower classes, Basics classes, developing a home yoga practice. All of that can be found on our website or on our YouTube and Facebook channels. If it's in your heart or your pocket, we will gratefully accept any donation you wish to give. PayPal.me/JustBeYoga. Please go forth and do great things. Namaste, everybody. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Kelly, hug up on your new puppy who is probably a ginormous beastie by now. And Roxy, good to see you. Heather, Sarah, I might have been talking to you. Carmel, is it Carmel or Carmel? I think it's Carmel. Wonderful. Good to feel everyone's energy this morning. I hope that the angry face that I'm seeing was some of the rage that we were letting out. But if it was directed at me, okay, I don't take things personally. Feelings are just what they are. Breathe this breath and live to tell about it. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Namaste.